Hello everyone, in this episode I'm going to share how to create a thruster exhaust trail effect in Blender. Press Shift plus A to create a new plane, then drag out a new window, switch it to the shader editor, create a new material and delete the principled shader, then press Shift to add a new one, and then create a new node. Thomas. Then create an additional node, emission. Then create a brand new mix shader. Then tweak it just a little bit and connect it up with those nodes. Then create a new gradient texture. Then press Ctrl plus T to add the mapping and texture coordinate nodes. Change this from generated to the object texture coordinate output. Feed that into the factor input of this mix shader. Okay, that makes it a bit easier to see. Let's switch this over here to render, and then for the texture gradient in the gradient texture node, change linear to spherical. Sometimes go into edit mode, rotate it 90 degrees on the y-axis with RY, move it down with G plus Z, then select the bottom point and move it on the z-axis with J plus Z. Drag it over, and then right here, set its z-scale value to 0.1 exactly. Take a look, and you'll notice that it has a pretty significant amount of noise. So how do we handle that? Right here, press N to open up this options panel, and then change the render mode from jitter to blend, okay? And then the noise disappears. Then press A to select all, and press Shift plus D, R, Z to rotate it 910 degrees. Then press A to select all again, and press Shift plus D, R, Z to rotate it another 415 degrees. When you're done, press Shift plus A to add a plane, then go back to object mode and look. Next, we'll go ahead and turn off this display overlay so everything feels a bit more intuitive. Then head over to the world environment, change this color to pure black, press Shift plus A, and create a completely brand new color ramp. Connect it to the gradient texture here, then change linear to B-spline. Then drag this black color just a little bit, and then duplicate it one more time. What about the B-spline? Change it back to linear. Connect its extension to the emissive color intensity and set it to a value of 5, then connect the coefficient as well. Then for the colors here, we can add a few additional colors and adjust them here depending on the colors you prefer. Give it a blue color here. Give it a purple colored tone here. Give him one here. A little pinker. Okay, shift your position a bit. To give it a bit of a glow here, let's select it first. Switch the compositor right here over to master mode, and then jump back into the compositor once again to create a completely new, brand new offering glow node. Switch the stripes to glow. See, it becomes a glowing effect. And to make it more vibrant, open these render settings. Change the color management view from AJX to GAN standard. This makes the contrast a bit more noticeable. Switch to the shader editor and adjust it a bit. Zoom in and take a look. Switch this timeline here over to the graph editor, select it, press K to add keyframes for the scale, and then open up this plane's action as well. Then go ahead and uncheck the X scale and the Y scale options while leaving only the Z scale option checked. Next, within this modifier, add a noise wave modifier to it, and then take a slightly closer look at it. By default, it looks like this. This isn't exactly normal, so let's go ahead and adjust its strength a bit. Set it to 0.2 and then take a look at it. That's great, just like this. Now we've completed the thruster exhaust effect. Have you learned it yet?